we welcome you back to Thunderbolt Lanes, ESPN's continuing coverage of the World Series of Bowling. It is time now for the Scorpion Championship on the men's side. And it should be a good one. Jason Belmonte in search of his second career Lumber Liquidators Tour title, taking on Mike Devaney, also seeking his second Tour title. Devaney took down Sean Rash, 182-162 in his semifinal match. The 36-year-old native of San Diego has not won a tour title since January 5th of '03. Great start.
Now let's take a look at the left-right lane comparison. You see the strike percentage on the left lane, 56%. Not great,
wow.
But look at the percentage on the right lane. Now, here's where strategy comes in. Jason Belmonte was the number 6 qualifier. Mike Devaney, the number 12 seed. That means Jason Belmonte has choice of starting lane. He chose to have Mike Devaney start the match, which forces Devaney to finish on the right lane.
And here is Jason on that right lane. Shrapnel all over the place, but only 9 drop.
Jason Belmonte has made a big move to the right since his first match. Remember, he was around the 4th arrow, now around 1st arrow. Remember, Mike Devaney still way in at 6th arrow. That's a lot of real estate between those two lines to the pocket. You know, and that's what happens on a tough oil pattern. You got guys playing all over the place.
Belmonte, the two-handed bowler from Australia.
Last season's Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure there's a continent he hasn't bowled on. A true world superstar going up against a very unassuming Mike Devaney, each with 1 career title.
Now, Belmonte had to wait essentially till just about the end of last season to get his first title and earn his exempt status for this season. Like to get it done a little bit earlier this year. Whew. That curled in late, but did it in time.
Playing out on both lanes.
I mean, way out.
4th board, a lot of speed and a lot of revs. Now let's see what Mike Devaney does on this right lane. Remember in the last match, he never struck on this lane in 5 shots.
I tell you, the Messengers need to hit the weight room here.
On this oil pattern, in this surface, the middle part of the lane hooks so much more than it did last season. So what it does is it forces the players that want to play in farther left, and then they have to create more angle to the right. The problem is there's not enough friction right to get the ball back. As soon as they square up an inch, the ball goes through the nose. That's why the scores are so low.
Take a bioblast look at Mike Devaney. He's bowled for a living since the age of 18, is big into thoroughbred racing, and owns some minority interest in several horses. Heavy. And that's what he thinks of it.
That's the thing that you see with the big hook balls. When they do miss, it's usually a pretty nasty design facing you. The Big Four only being made 1 time on television ever, and that was by Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Walter Ray with 1 title already this season, having won the Motor City Open.
Okay. Don't hit it. Be soft with it. Jeez.
What he's saying is right here at the bottom of the swing, he just gets too much ball, and that causes that bowling ball to go sideways once it comes off the end of the pattern. Lucky to only leave the 3-6-10.
Uh-oh.
To the left of number 3, but enough to drop them all.
Oh, I hate that spare.
Well, at least he's honest, and he stays up 16 and stays clean. Spare strike, or spare strike, spare, I should say, for Belmonte. It's his first year full-time on the tour.
It's close, huh? Oh, no. There we go with the boy.
Ball just never grabbing the lane, so you can see just how speed sensitive it is. Just how brutal the soil pattern is.
2-7-10.
Close.
Great pickup.
Big spare.
Jason, you left yourself 2 difficult spare conversions the last 2 frames. What does that do as you get ready for the 5th?
Mate, I'm telling you, the 3-6-10 was harder to spare for me than that last one. Yeah, big momentum swing for me, I feel. Could have had 2 opens quite easily, so to have them both clean, very happy with myself. I had to go at that last one. Got nothing to lose, so it's a long way home with a 2nd place, so I want to come here with a win.
Thanks, Jason. We appreciate your time.
Cheers, boys.
Jason will head home to Australia after this, but we head to the break with a 13-pin lead for Jason Belmonte here at the PBA Scorpion Championship.